The love I saw from Bishop Oyedepo when I was attacked, I didn't see it from any minister in Nigeria. Stop struggling with territorial commanders. There are things Papa Deboye knows. There are things that Papa Kumuyi knows. There are realms they operate. Don't bother. After the assassination attempt, I was to preach in Liberia. My wife said, honey, you're not going anywhere. Stay here first. I had a program in America. I cancelled it. I shifted. Liberia, I was panicking. One night, I'd already got into where I was to take off from the airport. My worry was not attacks or anything. My worry was, what is going on? Who can come to this point? I didn't do business with anybody. I didn't take anything from anybody. I'm not involved in any deal. Nothing. You know, before certain things happen, you will say maybe there's a deal, there's something you did, you took people's money, or there's somebody's angry that you took something. Nothing. I used to think you must have done something for people to want your life. I was worried. That night, I prayed and prayed and prayed, some minutes to 10. No, some minutes to 9. I didn't hear nothing from the Lord. I prayed and prayed. I didn't hear nothing from the Lord. I just lay down. I say, Father, this Liberia I'm going. Lord, I'm not bothered whether somebody comes from the crowd to shoot me or something. I'm not bothered. I'm ready to sacrifice my life for this gospel. But what is this? I sense it is coming from this. But I need a proper clarity so that these people cannot deny. No word. And I lay down, almost depressed. I was almost calling my wife, saying, I'm coming back. Let Liberia wait. As I lay back, I slept off. When I opened my eyes, the Lord said, look at your phone. I looked at my phone. There was a missed call. It was Bishop David Oyedepo. And it was getting to 12 midnight. I said, Papa might be sleeping. I just called. One dial, he picked. He said, the Lord go with you. He said, greater miracles. He said, greater signs. He said, I had a prompting in my spirit to call you. The Lord, I break down in tears. He said, the Lord go with you. And he began to speak words over my life. I went on my knees. I said, amen, Papa. Amen, Papa. Amen, Papa. He said, God bless you. I went on the phone. This is what I was praying and I didn't hear nothing from. Listen. Listen. Bishop Oyedepo, no. He didn't have my number. He sent me his number. He said he should give it to me. People were calling me. Bishop Abiyaku was calling. I know Bishop Abiyaku's number. And he began to pray for me. The next day he called me again. Such a man, who am I? Called me again. He said they will not succeed. He said they can't quench that light. Tears came out of my eyes. When you see men prosper, the principle of love is a motivating factor. Said to me, I'm teaching you what you should learn. And I told him, I said, sir, with all due respect, I'm shocked. So you now rise up, you will now rise up and say, God has told you to take over altar. Leave it. Every man has a location. Every man has where he's sent to. The reason why you are disappointed is because you want to be everywhere. So you end up being nowhere. A 100 days fasting and prayer cannot make you become the territorial commander of Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Leave it. Just leave it. If God called to that area, just stay in one corner and leave it. Lagos Ibadan Expressway, that a man domiciled where there were animals and bulls and snakes and serpents. He dragged his wife there where animals were their neighbors. You now say God called you to take over Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Sir, I have never told anybody in my life that they were not called. I'm telling you. I've never told anybody they were not called. I'm telling you, you that just said, God said, go and conquer, take over that place. I'm telling you. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. The man left Ebutemeta and went there to pray in the bush, in the midst of pain, and he felt the glory of God. And he told the wife, I went somewhere to pray. I felt God's presence. So I said, let's go there. They went there to pray. Let's go. They kept praying. Let's buy a portion. They bought a portion. They built a bacha like that. Before you know it, today that place is a city. After years, then you now come. You now come. And now tell us, leave it. Just leave it. With all due respect to the calling that you heard on the mountain and the voices that spoke to you, leave it.
Every domain is ruled by a king, which makes a kingdom. Divine instructions and direction is donkey years of labor. This is Hearing Pastor YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and stay blessed.